I'm hiding in the mosquito tent here at Martin Dies Jr. State Park in East Texas. It's pretty buggy here because it's pretty swampy here. This is actually our last night in Texas, for a while anyway. We'll be back, but we are headed to New Orleans tomorrow. We had a great time in San Antonio and Austin. Those are great cities. There is so much to do in each of those places. But I thought it would make sense to go over our top 3 things that we did in each of those cities. So let's get started. Number 3 in San Antonio, don't forget to remember the Alamo. In 1836, Texas military forces stationed here came under assault from troops of Mexican dictator Santa Anna. Today, the assault on the Alamo is led mainly by the millions of tourists who visit here each year, as we discovered on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. Next up, the San Antonio Riverwalk. This paved path winds 15 miles along the San Antonio River. The outer sections are for walking, jogging, and biking, but the 5-mile stretch in the heart of downtown is lined with shops, bars, and restaurants. It's the best place in town for people watching, but we found it all a bit overwhelming after spending a week in the wide open desert. And our number 1 site in San Antonio Missions National Historic Park.
Welcome to your national park. Also, welcome to a World Heritage Site. So think of that north wall where the church is located really as still Europe. That is very much still Spain, and this is the New World.
After 3 busy days in San Antonio, we hitched up and headed 80 miles northeast to Austin. Number 3 here in Texas Hill Country were the blankets of beautiful wildflowers along the roads and highways. For a closer look, we visited the Lady Bird Johnson Wildflower Center.
I love it so much.
It smells pretty good here.
It's much better than downtown.
The barbecue smells better than the flowers.
Not according to my book.
But the flowers smell pretty good. How many bees did you see in there?
I saw 1 bee.
I saw 2. I guess the question is, 2 bees or not 2 bees?
Not 2 bees, there's only 1 bee.
When it comes to deciding between our top 2 highlights in Austin, we have a split decision. But I'm the one making this video, so I get the final say. And my number 2 choice, which is Maureen's number 1, are the bats at the Congress Street Bridge. Every evening, Austin locals and tourists alike gather to watch clouds of bats emerge en masse from under the bridge. Flowers and bats are nice, but there's no doubt about the number 1 thing to do in Austin: eat. From breakfast tacos to dinner donuts, this city has its own unique food vocabulary, and the loudest voice at the table is, without a doubt, barbecue. If your brain can figure out the convoluted ordering process, your mouth is in for a treat. After nearly 2 weeks in Texas, we're ready to try some different flavor, and I think we found the perfect spot.